Well, today is the 5th of August, Tuesday, 2025, and what a way we'd like to welcome you to the official Facebook page of the Liberia, the Legislative Corporation. This morning we're coming to you, this afternoon we're coming to you live and direct from the McCoffee Hydro Power Plant, as you may see there on the caption. This is a high-level working visit being carried out by the managing director of the Liberia Legislative Corporation, Honorable Mohammed M. Sharif, alongside with his deputies, as a way of assessing the work being done. It is a working, assessment visit for today, to look at Liberia's first ever sort of project here at the McCoffee Hydro Power Plant site. So, as you can see, my name is Charles Ramadan. Thanks ever so much for joining this live broadcast. You could just share the live video, call all us to follow up. So that's it. As you can see, the MD and that of his entourage heading towards the project site here at the McCoffee Hydro Power Plant, working towards improving Liberia's energy sector. Under his dynamic stewardship, the man Mohammed M. Sharif, a lot happening across Liberia's energy sector. You can attest to it. So let's see those following the live broadcast. Later, you could just make your input, make your contribution on our live feed, and we're going to read it out for you. So keep following. And the man Augustine D. Saki has joined the live broadcast. He said he's following the live broadcast from Kakata City, Magib County, there where he following us from. Again, the first high-level working visit, assessment work on the solar farm project, and should be ending by the end of this year, 2025. So the Honorable Managing Director Mohammed M. Sharif, alongside with his deputies, in person of Honorable Thomas Zia Gongawan, the Managing Director for Operation, Mohammed El So, the Managing Director for Technical Services, and Mr. Eric Augustine Frederick, Deputy Managing Director for Administration, alongside with McCoffee Hydro Power Plant Manager Amy Kanga, and other senior ranking staff and employees of the Liberia Legislative Corporation. All forming part of today's high-level working visit here at the McCoffee Hydro Power Plant to assess the work being done at the site, at the construction site. So we said thanks a whole lot to President Joseph Yuman Boakai for the level of support, and that of our partners, development partners, for the support being provided to the current Liberian management team on the dynamic and astute stewardship of MD Mohammed M. Sharif to move Liberia's energy sector forward in a positive dimension. So we elected my man Philip Kamara Fali, the senior communication manager, gonna join me on this live broadcast to bring us or to share with you progressive updates as it relates to our being here today. He gonna give us deep insights aspect the high level working visit here. So Nicholas Enterprise said, I'm following from 10th Street Sinker, LEC building, there where he said he's following up from. I kept so Isaiah Mobile Gion following the live broadcast. Sam Zor said groundbreaking dedication process. No, that's not it. It's assessment visit. So George Yapa said good job, great work, but he listed where he's following us from. So that's it. This is the site, as you can see, where the sort of plan gonna be done, and it is ongoing construction. So that's it. So let's see if I can just make my way down. So that's it. Okay, let me make my way down. So my guy gonna join in this time around. So let's get closer to the managing director. Mohammed and Shavin, and the rest of the guys are here. Philip Fadi gonna be here. So we all here. That's it. Let's see. How is it that Mohammed So is also here. He's the Deputy Managing Director for Technical Services, making sure about the brief the MD as per the work being done here at the construction site, at the plant site. So that's it. We see it Honorable Thomas Gonga, who happens to be the Deputy Managing Director for Operation, also here, alongside with Emin Kanka, the Coffee Hydro Power Plant Manager, the CM Manager is also here. The man, Honorable Eric Augustine Frederick, happens to be the Deputy Managing Director for Administration here at the LEC, also forming part of today's high-level working visit here at the construction site, alongside with the contractors, development partners, and everything. So Philip Camara Farley, LEC CM Communication Manager, going to join me on this live broadcast. So I was told, inform you as to what is happening. The man Tika Lamon is also following the live broadcast. He said, I'm following from the LEC Comfort Zone. He's Sofinan Abdullahi Perry said, very impressive, following from Shillington, Bon County. The man by Boyman Estate there, providing maximum protection to the office of the MD. So that's it. So we're still here. So around field is a bit basic, but later he's going to join the live broadcast. So that's it, the work being done and everything. They're going to give you the update as it is here, as we bring to you live coverage progress being made on the construction of Liberia's first ever solar farm project here at the McCoffey Hydro Power Plant. I mean, it's a kind of huge project as you can see for yourself. It's in easy. So we say the Seattle Police says, MD, thanks to you and your entire staff for the great job and for checking on the contractor. Definitely that that is what happening. That's it. He has come along with his deputies to do some assessment tour as to what is where they are with the work. You have to monitor the contractors. Ambassador Ivan Flomo said Liberia is getting better, following from the BW IT Fed Center, yes, in Kakata, Maggie County. Joseph Sunman Van said, impressive job. So that's it. So the MD and all of his deputies are here, to check the level of work being done. Assessment tour, work and visit and everything. So the guys from the safety department are also here. The contractors are also here. So any moment from now, with the MD going to be stepping down, and we're going to get started with this all important live broadcast. So that's how it is. So just between time, maybe Philip, would you just like to why we with it? MD, would you like to just so my senior communication manager here at the LEC, Philip Camara Fale, is here. Philip, what's up? Liberians following from across the globe. We'd like to get more detail from you, sir.
Yes, so as Charles just provided you the update, like you can see far here, this is the construction site where a 20 megawatt solar farm is being constructed. And sometimes in last year, the president, His Excellency President Joseph Yuma Boaka, was here to commission this site and this project. So as you can see there, the construction here, a 20 megawatt solar farm will be placed here. And then you can see that by the end of this year, the construction of a 20 megawatt solar farm, the first ever in the Republic of Liberia, that the Liberian government, through the Liberia Electricity Corporation, will be boasting of the first solar farm in the Republic. And as you can see there are folks there. And today we have the Managing Director, Honorable Mohammed M. Sharif, his team of deputies, the Deputy Managing Director for Administration, Honorable Eric Augustine Fredericks, and then we also have here in attendance the Deputy Managing Director for Technical Services, is Honorable Mohammed El Sol. He's also here, and then we have the Deputy Managing Director for Operations, Honorable Tomo Z. Gonkawon. He's also here, along with the Managing Director Honorable Mohammed M. Sharif. They are all here in attendance. And Charles, you will get to realize that today is a working visit. Works here has been going on for the past months. And today, as part of the management team on quality assurance and monitoring and supervision, they are here to ensure that they see what is being placed on paper, what has been reported over the period versus the actual. So they are here today. The managing director and his deputy, they are all present. As you may be aware, this project will be commissioning sometimes in November of this year. And the first ever solar farm, a 20 megawatt solar farm, will be commissioned. And you will get to realize that now Liberia will be benefiting from sustainable energy that will reduce gas emission. And this is very significant that Liberia also have a diversification of energy sources. This is what the government through the Liberia Electricity Corporation is doing. And as you can see there, the managing director is also here, so we will join them and then to give you the prologue.
Okay, that's LEC and communication manager Philip Camera Folly. They're giving us progressive update as we get closer to the contractors.
Mechanism we're currently standing on the gravel, and this area is about 12,000 hectares. And the zone A is going to take about 16,540 panels. And as you see out there, these are the mounting structure where the panels will be laid. We will later on go and see some of the panels that have already been laid. And across there is where the contractor is having their temporary storage with all of the various materials that have been coming from abroad. So we call this area A1. A1 is going to take the panels. We have the internal rows, as you can see, among the panels for maintenance. You have area where maintenance staff will access the panels, and then we have the exterior rows going all around. Across there is where the delivery station will be. We call that A2. It will house the main delivery station, the warehouse, the workshop building, and the security building that will man the plant. So then, after we have looked around, we will go to zone 4, and then we'll show you also what is happening at zone 4.
So these are the only areas where you have the panels, or you have other areas?
Yeah, we have other areas. Zone 4
you
also carry panels. This is zone A.
Zone A.
Yeah, to be more specific, A1 we take the panel, and A2 we take the delivery substation.
So all the zones with the panels going to finish by October, November?
Yes.
Then we'll have the first delivery.
Yes.
You know that is not negotiable.
No, we know it's
that timeline is fixed. It's not a moving target.
Yes, exactly.
Good.
So, but
I just want us to establish so that we know what we say.
We don't know what you say. Okay.
We already know that October. That's it.
All right. So just to introduce, this is our PIU supervising engineers who are working on the project.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You have 3 male, 2 female. It's fantastic. So it's balanced.
And I had the same president, all Liberian. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
all Liberian.
Yes, they're all Liberian.
Thank you. All right.
Local contractors.
So as we go along, you will see the construction of the drainages, the internal drainages that will take the water away from the.
Let us proceed.
Yes.
Before you start reading again.
We'll just go. Let's go to the panel. I think this is more.
And so that's it there. It was a briefing done by Reverend Dominic Gunnan is the Deputy Project Manager for the solar farm project. He's been briefing the Managing Director Mohammed M. Sharif and that of his deputies as the progress being done here as it relates to the construction of the solar farm project. So we're now moving gradually. Yeah.
You can see. So let's go to the fire.
So what as you see, Chief, these are the boxes that house the panels. the module structure.
So these are boxes that house the panels and everything.
Have 33 boxes.
So how many containers here so far?
46 out of the 51 have already
So
arrived.
pretty much you have almost 90% yet.
Yes.
On
yes.
ground.
So we'll now move to where you will see practically the panels being
So
installed.
the remaining container is the one we're speaking with the MG for, right?
Yeah, it is. It is the remaining container along with the inverters and MV station and other accessories.
Okay.
Yes.
Be careful.
So that's it. Deputy Project Coordinator Dominic Cleaner is here, briefing the managing director as it relates to work being done and all of his deputies. So, one of the current Liberian management team here at the LEC progress, progressive, progressive, I may put it. It's been carried out across the energy sector. Uninterrupted electricity supply
So
on
what you see here is
the
where we
dynamic
have
stewardship.
encountered rocks that we are doing blasting.
So you have to do the
Yes, we have to do the blasting and then
concrete.
do the concrete. Yes, sir. And it's one of the challenges we are facing currently, but hopefully it's going to be taken care of. I think we can squeeze ourselves here.
Free ourselves. I don't know about
I think you ready?
This is so amazing. So let's catch up again with Dominic Gono, I think.
So here you see a demonstration of the panels being installed. This is called the panel table with the solar panel. We have two kinds of table. At the solar panel we have the 28 row and we have the 14 row. This one is what? This one is the 28 row. We have the 14 row at the back there. So what happened, because of the rock issue we face, we temporarily stopped the installation of the panel until we can deal with them, because the risk is that when we are blasting a rock close to the panel, there's a potential that the panel might be affected.
Or get damaged.
Yes.
Okay.
But we're hoping to resume vigorously next week with the installation of the panel.
So what's the efficiency of the panel?
These panels are about 710 rating. 710 kilowatts panel. So each panel is going to be 710 kilowatts.
What I'm talking about, the output. That's the output per se.
Yes.
But the efficiency, in a sense, that is it 23 or 24? The rate, you say 700 rating, right?
Yes, 710. What happened under the project, we have the guarantee power that the contractor is supposed to give in total. Initially, that guarantee power was based upon 690 kilowatt panel. But as solar technology improved, the contractor offered us a better panel. So even if you look at the rating, our hope is that it's going to even perform more than 98-95% on efficiency. Yes.
And in addition to that, the panels are bifacial.
Yes.
So underneath too, we can generate power from underneath.
All right.
So we have some panels
Yes.
underneath,
Oh, yes.
which
Yes.
will give us
Yes.
additional 25% of energy.
Yes. Even though as per the contract, the bifacial effect is not guaranteed, but this is an extra capacity that is going to come. And one of the good things about the rack is that the rack is going to even improve the efficiency better than the grass, because the sunlight is going to bounce on the rack and also reflect on the panels. Yes.
Panels are already mounted.
Yes. Because the issue of vegetation.
The main contract is the
So are we still
plant manager of McCoffin Hydro Power Plant.
you feel deeply with that, or we'll just stay at this? So under the contractor scope is they're supposed to provide 100 coverage of gravel. So what we're going to do as the PRU, as the finishes, we're going to check. So every area that we think doesn't meet our requirement, they're going to add the gravel up manually, because when you have the panel installed, it's difficult to roll into the machine. It's going to be slow, but it's durable. It can be done. So maybe we can look at one of the...
It's going to be slow, but it's durable. It can be done. Voice of the deputy project manager of the solar farm project. Dominic Gunn.
Yes.
So Mohammed also.
So we have the 14 panel down there. So this is basically.
Okay, that's fine.
So with the first assessment of zoning.
Yes, we have to go back. No,
I know. Challenges. That's why you are a good contractor.
So the beaches, this is a working assessment visit by the managing director and his deputies, aimed at assessing the work being done.
Contractors go the extra mile.
Yeah.
It's also good for your reputation.
Exactly.
You understand? Once you do so, it's added to your own resume as a contractor. You said you're going to complete in spite of all the difficulties. You weathered the storm. You got through everything. You deliver. That's a good thing. I know there are difficulties, but I know you will deliver. Given what I've seen so far, certainly you will. Not might. God willing, you will. Yeah. Good. So we look forward coming back here October, November to put the first light on. Yes. Then of course we will expedite the best to make sure the option, like we were talking in there, select the best option, the one that will give the value to us as a country. Then on the basis of that, you will tell us when exactly you're going to finish stage 2, which is the back end.
So brief discussion with the contractors and that of the managing director of their so call for waiting for Liberia is getting better.
So just to point out, you will notice that the panels have been positioned strategically in various locations to make it easy to remove, unbox them and place them accordingly on the tables.
Call A just in time.
Yes.
That's how they call in project management, right?
Yes, yes.
You bring all the material on site.
Yes.
Once you're ready for it, then you just move it. You just move it.
So that's it. We on this assessment tour, or high level assessment for working visit. So later we're going to
as
take
it
a walk.
is now, we will get back in the car, drive past the delivery station site, and just go to zone 4, just for you to have an idea of the next area where the next month. Thank you, sir.
So that's it. After this, we're going to be going to another site again. From there, a briefing going to be done. So let's make our way through. So So let's come to the comment section. We've been very, very basic with the tour. Abraham Colley said congratulations on Thomas Z. Gongaran and on Mohammed M. Sharif. Kelvin Michael said good job. Wata Lucen said good job, managing director Mohammed M. Sharif. So when else we're going to be going those? Let's come to those following the live broadcast. Here today we are right at the Mankofi Hydro Power Plant at the construction site of Liberia's first ever solar farm project. Today the managing director Mohammed M. Sharif and his deputies, including Thomas Z. Gongawan, deputy for operation, Mohammed also deputy for technical services, and Honorable Eric Augustine Fredericks, the deputy for administration, all here at the Liberia Legislative Corporation, have deemed it prudent, expedient to make this high-level working visit here at Liberia's first ever solar farm project that is under construction. So they have come to do their own assessment, to engage the contractors to understand where challenges are and how those challenges can be worked upon in order to deliver on time. So let's come to the comment section again. Aaron Wimpier said very good job. Who's here? Miles Edwin Bassett said good job. So there are a lot of positive commendation coming from across the globe to the current Liberian management team as it relates to work being done on the construction of Liberia's first ever sort of farm project that is right here in District Number 1, Morrison County, Harrisburg, at the McCoffey Hydro Power Plant. Maurice Mion Japetet said this is what Liberia as a country need, proactive step. Kudos, Mike said, kudos to the management team. This was a significant help during the dry season. Definitely this is aimed at reducing the power outages that management normally call during the drought season. So Otado Honi said congratulations to the LEC. Jeremy said this is incredible. Sylvester TVS9 said congratulations to the team. Sylvester did not state where he's writing us from, but he said congratulations to the team. It comes from the man Sylvester TVS9 said congratulations to the team. Jeremy said this is incredible, Alson. So that's it. We're still making our way. Isn't easy, but at least we have a good weather, you know. Yeah, I mean, sun trying to come a bit, but at least it's a kind of beautiful weather here at the construction site of Liberia's first ever solar farm project here at the McCoffey Hydro Power Plant. Luther says Liberia is getting better gradually. Let's see, Pastor Asia M. Roger said thanks ever so much. Sekou Kroma said good job. I personally let them try to create more job and bring in the youth. My son said congratulations guys. Lawrence Gadis said I'm watching. Big thanks to our president. Wata Lucing said big thanks to our president Joseph Human Waka. Elijah D. Human said congratulations. Emmanuel Glade said congratulations. More win LRB. I'm following from an agriculture resident. What is that? Rick Scotty said congratulations. Incredible team. LEC. I hope it is. Coming burden job, gentlemen. I am following closely from Contractor, Nima County. Armstrong Wadis, I'm watching from Waterside LEC head office. Luther, Liberia is getting better. Abu Kamara said great job. Musa M. Kamara also following the live broadcast. So that's it. Another site here. So we're still moving. Another site here. Let's see where we are. Dominic Gunner, the deputy project coordinator. Be here again. Bobby Valentina said good work, CEO. Bravo. Liberia is moving forward, and I'm going to congratulate my president Joseph Yuma Buakat and the government official who's writing in this one. I mean, a lot of comments keep coming in. So the MD and that of his deputies deemed it prudent to carry out this assessment, this high-level assessment working visit here to understand the level of work being done as it relates to the construction of Liberia's first ever sort of farm project that's going to help a whole lot during the drought season. During the drought season, management call for outages and everything. But I think efforts have been exerted. Efforts have been exerted to improve a service delivery to ensure uninterrupted electricity supply. So later we're going to come to the comment section. Let me just position myself. Once I position myself, we're going to come to the comment section later. So that's it, yeah. So yeah, which was just in consultation with the existing communication manager, Philip Camerafada. He on top of the broadcast, ensuring getting all of the necessary photos and everything. So we're still waiting here. So we see Honorary Eric Augustine Frederick, the Deputy Managing Director for the Administration, forming part of today's high-level working visit. Honorable Mohammed El-So is also here. He is the Deputy Managing Director for Technical Services, and veteran engineer Thomas Kongawan is also here, the Deputy for Operation. The biggest in the house has just arrived, the Managing Director of the LEC, Mohammed M. Sharif, making sure that he and other of his deputies are working to improve the service delivered across Liberia's energy sector.
Why is it Zone 4? After we needed to relocate due to the biodiversity issue, we located 4 sites, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We proposed that to EPA and the contractor, and Zone 4 was selected. So the name Zone 4 stays. So we don't have Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3. So it's Zone A and Zone 4. So Zone 4 is going to house about 9 megawatt out of the 20 megawatt that is going to be hooked from the solar panels. As you can see, all of the hive works have been done, drainage work have been done. We are only, the contractor is now mobilizing and planning to start with the mounting structure.
So all the materials, just exactly what you did the other one?
Yes.
They are all available on site?
Yes. For the mounting structure and the panels, they are now available on site.
So tell me, what are the steps that you're going to take now to proceed to Zone 4?
Yeah.
And you just have this month being August, September, then we are in October.
Yes.
Just give me some confidence.
All right. Okay. Regarding the works here, we are finalizing the civil works. Everything related to drainage, excavation, backfilling, and compaction has been done. So we are at the last 5 or 10% of the graveling. We will go to the south side, we will see it also. Regarding stone pitching and ripraps, almost done also. And as soon as we finalize all the civil works, we will also start the installation of the steel structure.
So what measure do you have in place just in case there is heavy rain? Are you able to work in? Yeah, I just want to understand.
For the installation of the steel structure and the panels, it doesn't require a lot of preparation for the installation. The pile ramming machine can continue on working.
Good.
The issue was with the civil works and the pouring of concrete. And now that we have finalized the pouring of concrete,
95% complete.
So now we are out of the issue with the rain. Regarding the rain.
Okay, that's good.
So as you see, Zone 4 is a nice view looking at our reservoir that supply the main powerhouse. On the top there, you have one of the oldest buildings.
Do we have reservoir here?
No,
yes,
we don't.
This is the reservoir you're looking at.
No, that's a river.
No reservoir.
That's a river going towards this field.
There's a diverter channel.
The reservoir is up. That's where we have the intake.
Yes, okay. So, yeah, so what I really wanted to point out was that initially we have had the old plant manager house on top there. We'll also see that. We have looked at that building and it's structurally sound. So the PRU is recommending to either 2 days, put it as part of renovation for the next stage. If that will be okay by the management, then maybe in the future.
Once it can save us money, why not? We want to save more money to use our money to give more power. So once it can save us money, I'm all in for that.
Okay, thank you. So as Salim mentioned, the installation of the mounting structure and the panels, they are not affected by the rain. So that's one of the good things.
That's a good news.
Yes.
Okay.
So they're not affected by the rain, but the people who are working, who are doing these installations, hope they are getting all of the required PPEs to work in the rain.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, yes, the rain is a challenge, but we're doing what we're doing, and they have all the required PPE. They have raincoats, they have everything. We have a complete ENS team that is constantly monitoring.
So if I were to ask you,
yes,
the
sir.
PRU and the contractor, what are the first two things? What are the first two things that if you were to point at something that would delay your work, what are they? You see they are on a critical path.
Yes.
What are they? What are those?
Sally, you want to go?
You won. He won. The PRU won. The contractor won.
Yeah. You mean the things that are impeding us of advancement?
That
The
will.
thing that will make you, because our deadline is not negotiable.
Okay, so let me start.
Yeah, go ahead.
There are things we don't have control over. And one key thing is the shipment of the material from abroad, the clearing at the port. This is something we have absolutely no control over.
We already have 90% of
Yes.
the materials. They just 10% remain.
No, yeah, they are importing material that is necessary for the delivery of the power. For instance, having the PV panels on site, having the mounting structure is not enough. If the transformer come in September and we are not able to clear it until maybe October 15 or November, what do we do? For example, no, I'm just giving. I'm just giving a scenario because we experienced an issue where we even were bringing in initially the panels and the T structure. They were loaded on one ship and later on offloaded. And when we were expecting it to depart China, it did not depart. So one major thing that is totally out of our control, the first thing I will point out is the shipment and the clearing
So what's your
of the
mitigating
material.
strategy to avoid it? Or if it happens, you minimize the impact?
Yeah.
As a PRU, you should have mitigating strategy in place.
Well, for the shipment from China, there's not much we can do. It depends on the Chinese authorities. The one is loaded onto the ship and reaches Monrovia. Then, of course, we'll come back to you for all the assistance to make sure that we take them in no time and take them to the site.
You listen to the port manager, the NPA boss. He's already given his support. He spoke. I asked whether to put him on speaker. And you listen to him.
Yes, sir.
He even left the hearing that he was performing now to send to his deputy to immediately handle LEC issues. So those are things that we are doing to help to reduce some of the risk. And I know that most of your transformers, they are here. And the remaining 10% we will try as much as possible to help you work on those.
Yeah. So as we all know, another factor is obviously the rainy season, especially now that we are in the peak. And it's picking up more even if we get to September. We're doing the buildings. These are civil works. When there rain, you can't pour concrete, you can't do much when it comes
The building can stop the
civil work.
electricity. The building, which building?
The delivery station building, because it's where all of the cables from the panel comes.
What's your name
in.
again?
I'm Dominic.
Dominic.
Yes, sir.
Lead that team.
Okay.
But
No, you ask, I'm just. No, we are doing all we can. We have various mitigation strategies.
You are the PRU guy.
Yes,
You are
yes.
the PRU guy.
Yeah. So I was just telling
We
you.
negotiated the scope. We negotiated the schedule. We did everything. And as part of your work, you develop your risk metrics.
Yes.
And whatever you need to do to minimize the impact or to reduce the risk. We've worked around our way out. So the October, November, you did your presentation?
Yes, yes.
So we are all clear.
Okay.
I've already told the Liberian people. October, November, the best, that's fine. The battery, we know that will extend beyond October. But the delivery of the light, that go post.
Yes, we
it's
have
not going to be shipped.
Yes, we are committed to doing that.
So please note that.
Thank you.
We can't ship that.
I want to ask whether they got two teams working because there's another side, So because of time, do you have separate teams working on this project?
Yes. Yes, we have, as we said in the presentation, we have around 430 people. We are distributed between them.
430 people.
430. Yes. So most of them now we have finished the civil works in Zone A. Most of the civil team is here in this zone to finalize before the full rain that's coming. So the remaining activities will be only the buildings that Dominic spoke about for the civil works, but the remaining is electrical installation.
Where are you going to have the buildings? Oh, we just left it.
We drove past it.
How many shifts you run?
For the time being, it's one shift, but we are working all days, 7 days a week.
Yeah,
From 8, for example, for the steel structure, they are working until 6, sometimes till 7, from 8 to 7. But the remaining team is working till 5, and including Sundays and holidays.
So on our way back, can we make a stop where the building is going to be controlled?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so we are making another move again to another site. It is a very huge construction site. You know, when we talk about sort of farm, you know, it's in a small project. So that's it. So later we will catch up with our man Philip Farley. He's gonna give us more spot. Let's come to the comment section. You know, when the people talk, when the MD talk, when the deputy managing director for operational technical services administration talk, then we come again to read out the comment section to make you feel part of the live broadcast, to make you form part of it. So we said, who's here? The Kofat one said, congratulations for job well done. So let me see if I can just read his comment. He said, thanks so much, MD, for your question. Good job. So Kofat is closely following the live broadcast, you know, getting all of the interactions, the conversations and everything, the vows and commitment being made by the contractors, and how forceful the managing director is to ensure that the work is done in time. You know, so that the way Carl said, congratulations, guys. So let's come to the comment section. Those following the live broadcast, as you can see, is different sites, you know, different construction sites and everything. Saying drill up continues and everything here with a lot of different equipment. So it's a boost for the country. It's a boost for Liberia's energy sector. God forgive, because I said the government is getting somewhere. Louis S.B. Davis said, I'm so proud of you guys. Acquit Freeman said, Acquit is watching. This government is over this MD of tone. They come and keep coming in, you know, keep coming after one another. So it's a whole different site. As you can see, these are different construction site, having the Liberia's first ever solar farm project. Solar farm it's not very good. Good job. Good job. Liberia will be better. That's what he said. That's what he writes in. So our government is working. Keep thanks. Moses Freeman Jackson said thanks. Abdai Fufana said the MD of the year. Sidiki Sikubidi said watching from LPRC Junction. Kedi Jabo said congratulations to the hard working team and the MD, permanent son of Bonkande, the man Kedi Jabo writing in. Lai Kreman said yes. JMB is the best. Thank you so much to and congratulations to our people in the country of Liberia. God bless Mama Liberia. Who's writing? Let me see if I can get the name of this person. Slide door, you call, say our government is working. Spoon CEO, because now I don't want to be so political. Sorry, let's talk about what is happening here. Let's talk about the development you are seeing right in your face, another construction site again. As you can see, so when we get there, they're going to be giving us the technicians, the technocrat, the project guy is going to be giving us more details as it relates to these different sites we are, visiting, these different sites that we are visiting. So it's all about the Liberia's energy sector. It's all about the efforts by the current Liberian management team on the dynamic stewardship of Mohammed and Sharif to move Liberia's energy sector forward with support from His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boakai and development partners. We are achieving a lot. So, so let me make my way. Okay. So that's it. Let me push forward. So this is another construction site, but let's get closer to hear from Dominic Gunner. If I also am viewing from congratulations him and Louis Dennis placing right people in the right position is what you get. So that's it. So another construction site. Let's hear.
Not really small, but there's a bathroom. There's small.
It's not small.
Look at that piece here. So this one is just for the security, but there will be all the major accessories will be in the security.
Ali, in the space of this will have been better.
What we did, we're trying to optimize the space because the bears is coming here. The bears came into the picture a little bit. So all of this, the empty space is where we put the crafty.
So by measuring the bears now, don't forget it.
No, but the cheese Mohammed, no, we're optimizing the space and we're keeping space for the back.
So standing and Gay said, great work. The MD is using to manage the skill.
So we have all of the cables from there coming here, the cables from across there come here, and then it's going to go to the substation.
So it's going to be connected to the substation?
Yes. No, we are flying over the theories. We're going to do cable trench here. We are flying over the
Customer said, wow, we are getting somewhere. So someone said, the MD is using his project management skill.
The delivery station and the workshop. We'll have a workshop and we'll have a storage room. Yes, at the back there.
Yeah, but behind there we also have the foundations for the battery storage.
That's what I told you. Battery will come all of this. So far so good.
So you are laying the foundation, but you don't know what will be the battery storage like. How are you managing that? No, so we haven't started with the foundation, but we know the area where we are going
of the land space. That will be required.
Okay.
So I think so far so good. Thank you for coming, sir.
Yeah, thank you too for doing a good job. Thank you. No. Which one? Right here? Yeah, we'll go there. Let's see. We're already here, so we gotta go and see. Yeah, like the Mount Coffee, you the one?
So the tours, the high-level assessment working visit is still ongoing. So later we're gonna get word from the MD and another of his deputies. They are gonna give their own impression about. One.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So and Dominic.
So and Dominic.
Dominic.
Okay.
You want to speak to you small, okay?
Yeah, Dominic. Mr. So? Okay, so Dominic Gunner, Reverend Dominic Gunner is the Reverend Engineer. Dominic Gunner is the deputy project.
So thank you, our viewers. Thank you again for subscribing here over the 30-45 minutes you've been here. And we are currently at the grounds of the Makofe hydropower plant, where the development of a 20 megawatt solar farm is being constructed. Like I said to you today, the LEC management team pays a working visit here at the construction site, and we have been showing you around development and progress so far. So shortly we will just talk to the Deputy Managing Director for Technical Services, His Honorable Mohammed El So. He heads the department, and Mr. So, welcome to LEC Live, official LEC live page. Welcome again, and thank you for bringing us here.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be under your microphone.
Thank you so very much. Now we have just paid a visit here, and you've been listening and interacting with the contractors you have seen so far. Brief us, what have you seen so far? What's your impression?
Yeah, so we have seen that there have been a lot of progress made as compared to the last time we were here. The first time we came here, we noticed that we just had a flat ground. But in a couple of months, we are back and we've seen that great progress have been made in terms of the steel structure erections. And then we've also started the mounting of the solar panels, which is a significant milestone. So what we await from the contractor and our PRU is to make sure that we closely follow up with them, that those critical equipment are brought on time so that we meet with the schedule delivery of the project, which is in October, early November this year.
So great. So as you heard from the Deputy Managing Director for Technical Services, he said that we paid an initial visit and steel's erection and everything were never here. Now today you can see, and you saw before the cameras, he just said to you that there are tentative dates to commissioning this between October and November. So just before we take leave of you, because we know that you have other activities to attend to now, we are seeing this 20 megawatt. What can you say to the people and how this is going to impact energy generation and distribution?
Thank you very much. As we are developing the network, in parallel we should be looking at our generation capacity. While it's true that we are importing power, but we need to look towards our generation sovereignty, to have our own generation and put ourselves in a position in the future that we'll be able to export power as well on the regional grid. So this is a significant milestone in terms of our generation capacity, and also trying to transition towards green energy, because this is where we are heading to as a utility, transitioning from the HFO towards green energy. This is a significant milestone towards that. Thank you.
So thank you. We'll take leave of you and take Dominic from the technical side. Now you have provided an overview of what's happening here so far. What's the assurance of the quality of what we have seen so far?
All right, thank you very much. From the perspective of the PRU, we have a job to do, and we have to do our job very well. We've implemented several quality measures as we execute this project, such as the various studies required for our design processes, whether electrical, civil, or mechanical. And we've done all of that. Now we are in the construction phase. We are also doing quality monitoring as we construct. For instance, for the buildings, we are doing cube testing. For the mounting structure, we're going to do a pull-out test. We did that at the factory. So there are various tests that we do on a periodic basis to ensure that the quality of this project is met.
Great. We've been saying there, and as a head of communications and public affairs of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, we want to hear from you. What's the actual capacity that is being expected to be generated from this solar farm?
All right. As per the contract, the current contract with ICCO, this solar farm is a 20 megawatt solar farm, and the guarantee power is about 16 megawatt peak. So that's as per our functional guarantee. Okay. And as per the percentage in terms of efficiency, as per the contract, initially it was set at not less than 85%. But we can tell you that from the inception of this project, from the design and everything, we have managed as a PRU to push that efficiency up to anywhere between 95 and 98%. Taking for example, the initial panel capacity was assigned was supposed to be 690 kilowatts, and we were able to get 710 kilowatts from each panel. Okay. So that's great improvement.
Great. On the sideline and on another scale of development, and in June again we were here. and turning over the what we call Unit 1. It's one of the turbines that has been that functional since July of 2021. We were here turning over that project to the contractor. We just want to come back quickly to the Deputy Managing Director for Technical Services. Can you share light on that? How far are we before we come in to another person who will give us a little technical information on that?
Okay, thank you again. All of these efforts we are making them in order to improve our generation capacity to address our needs, our demands that we are having, and more especially towards the dry season. And for the Unit 1, we were here, like you said, in June. We handed over the sites to the contractor, and they have made some good progress. We will be there shortly. You will see what has been done. So the contractor, what they've done so far, they've done all of the disassembling of the Unit 1. They started that. And they have also started the manufacturing of the stator winding that should be replaced, that was burned in 2021. So that manufacturing is ongoing, and what assurance the contractor has given us, instead of the initial completion timeline of May, they have given us assurance that by March of next year it will be finished. So we'll be able to complete at least 2 or 3 months ahead of the initial completion timeline.
Okay, so let me hold the Deputy Managing Director shortly. And sorry, sir, can you tell us your name and which division within the Liberia Electricity Corporation you are?
My name is Antonio Boy Osafokisi.
Okay.
I'm with the Respite PIU unit.
Great. So can you share light on the Unit 1 repair? What can you say that is good for public consumption?
Just to add up to what the deputy said, the contract is on course. The contractor I just finished with the dismantling of the unit, and the stator cores are now being manufactured in China. We are on course to finish the project March 2026.
Great. So that turbine, how many megawatt does it generate?
It's 22 megawatts.
So
Francis turbine, 22 megawatts.
So once it's completed, it means that Mancofe will now be producing its installed capacity.
Exactly. So now we are just running 3 units instead of 4 units.
Okay.
So once we finish with the generator repairs, then we'll add the Unit 1. That will make it 88 megawatts.
Great. So I also have he will introduce himself. I'm Philip, and I head the information and public affairs at the Liberia Electricity Corporation. Nice to have you on our official page. So can you introduce yourself?
Thank you, Philip. My name is Salim Nasser. I'm the project manager of ICCO company, the main contractor that's working on the solar farm.
Okay.
We are in the process of installing this solar farm in order to increase the capacity of 20 megawatts, and hopefully in stage 2 we will add another 10 megawatts, which will give it a total of 30 megawatts for LEC company to be able to use it.
Great. So there are a lot of Liberians, people within the spheres of Liberia and the diaspora, that are looking forward to Liberia having this first solar farm. What's the assurance that you're going to deliver this with quality?
The assurance is the manpower that we are deploying. We trust that they are working. They are hard workers. We are even working on Sundays around the clock, and we are doing our best to deliver this solar farm as soon as possible.
Great. So another important thing is that a lot of Liberians talk about employment. Can you speak a little bit about how many persons that this project have employed, and whether they are Liberians, and can you give a little stats about that?
Okay. To give you a little bit of statistics, we employ 430 persons on site.
Sorry, you said 430?
Yes, 430 persons, of which 99 persons are female.
99%?
Yeah,
99%.
Or 99% are female.
Which means that around 30% of the manpower that we have are females.
Great.
And of course, they work masonry, they work steel structure installation, panel laying, and electrical works. And we have been running like this now for several months.
Okay.
And we will continue on running like this until the end of the project.
Well, thank you. So that was nice talking to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, those here currently watching, my name is Philip Kamara-Fale. I'm here with Charles Lamadan, and we are on the grounds of the Makofe Hydropower Plant, visiting the solar construction site. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Dad. Philip Kamara-Fale, UCC and Communication Manager in the acting So that's it. So we're now calling this a date, and then later we're going to come back with our next broadcast as we get closer to the main thermal power plant here at the Makofe Hydro Power Plant. Keep following the live broadcast and keep following us.
It's the crane. The 95-ton crane has not satisfied for 2 years now. So we are asking that LEC, GHD for Ghana, to come back and certify by doing the load test.
Yeah, as long as we finish with the tour today, they'll start the discussion with you.
He is going to SB that.
Okay, so I'll work with him. That's what we did the first time.
Yeah, faster.
Yeah, so some of the parts we moved are on unit 3. So we can get unit 2, so we can go ahead and have a look. So we can just pass there.
So we're at so inspection repair worked here at Unit 1 that had some issues months back.
So these are the bent coils that what we want to do is to remove them and then put new ones. But before we remove them, we have to clean all the screws and everything from the stator and then install the new ones. Do the testing and then put it into operation. And this is the motor that we intend to take off.
So that was the inspection of Unit 1. It came to inspect the work being done here at the Makofe Hydro Power. This is the hydro. So let's see where we're heading next. So that's it. So
Yeah, because we don't have much dough.
Yeah.
Otherwise, CLG said it can get up to 41. 61. That didn't make us slow down.
normally we don't have them because of security. So even if you take it, don't put it. I don't know. All I took it from the I took it from the
Well, this is good. This is good, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to already see the progress so far on the solar panel, as well as to see the progress on the unit 1. Also on the extension. Where the PDU folks? Yes. Okay, good. So the unit 1, did you tell me where we sorry, the extension?
Well, the extension is
Extra building.
yes, it's one of the house now full Zerka plant job.
Which one is called Zeka?
Saxo. It's not fancy. It's a different kind of job. We found out that
What is
yes,
Saxo. From Germany also?
yeah, it's from Germany, but they have other manufacturers. The good thing about it is the shelf. It's on the shelf, so
Okay.
it's not going to take a long time.
Yeah, for them to come
on the shelf.
tell you 36 months of manufacturing.
Yes, exactly. The main constraint and the main time consuming vision will be the civil works. How to maintain the system of Mokofi,
Based on your technical geology of Liberia, you know releases.
yes,
So you better work hard to work it hard.
yes, exactly.
The work you can do releases now, you do those work now, that's the go to process it, and pick it up in the civil works. And what's the time to do for that?
Currently, we have Arteria doing a bit of documentation. Most of that we have
You know this started the whole thing?
No, the bid document was started ever since. But one of the deliverables they're supposed to provide us now the full package. So once we have that, we'll take about a month to review when everything is okay. The timeline currently to launching of the bid is somewhere around November, December. Hopefully we should expect the bid in by March, April. And then the works
This bid is for how long?
usually 6 to 8 months, but we are engaging for 6 months. So we've divided the works basically into two categories: the civil works and the HEM work. The hydro-mechanical, electrical, mechanical will be one portion, and the civil work will be one portion. So it will be a two package bid on stage.
Okay. So what you need to do now, whatever we need to do at the level of management, whatever intervention we need to do, both internally within LEC,
Yes.
other stakeholders,
Yes.
you have to catalog all those,
Yes,
bring
exactly.
it over, then we start.
Yes, exactly. That's what we're doing because, as you know, the extra cost of the solar tie into, and also we are waiting for the final estimate from the engineer that will go into the building, so we can now come with a firm figure of management and say this is what it's going to take.
Okay, that's good. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fantastic. The creme de la creme. Yeah. Well, okay.
And that's it. He's Mohammed M. Sharif. He calls his team the cream de la cream, best of the best. So we will be talking to him later and getting a view with him, getting his tip. Yeah. Okay. So call him the cream. Did that cream, the best of the best. That's how he called his team, Mohammed M. Sharif. LEC Managing Director. Philip Kamara, you are most and highly welcome to Bring On Live, our Dynamic Managing Director.
Thank you so very much, our viewers here in Liberia and in the diaspora. Today we on the grounds of the Mankofi hydropower plant. Today we are here with the Managing Director, Honorable Mohammed M. Sharif, who led a power management team delegation to the Mankofi hydropower plant to be able to assess the progress made so far on the construction of Liberia's first solar farm. And today we are here and speaking directly with the Managing Director of the Liberia Electricity Corporation. Honorable Sharif, you are welcome to the official page of the Liberia Electricity Corporation.
Thank you.
So there are lots of people watching you from here and in the diaspora, people who have seen the significant work so far you have done meticulously with your team. Now you have conducted this site visit. What's your first impression?
My first impression is it's no longer going to be business as usual. Coming, doing the dry season, the next dry season, we're going to try as much as possible. If we can reduce the load shedding to zero, but bring it significantly down, we are preparing for dry season deliverable. And the first solar will be providing 20 megawatts in addition to our current available capacity and whatever we can leverage regionally, as well as the efforts we are making now to optimize our domestic generation. But what I already saw, I'm impressed. The contractor is very making everything possible to complete by October, November latest. And we've told them that this is not negotiable. The deadline of October, November, we can go beyond that. Whatever we need to do to make them to reach that point, let it tell us. And that's why you saw when we started this morning, we started engaging different stakeholders. The port MD, he was very great in engaging his team to make sure to expedite the release of the container from the port. And also the Public Works Minister, I spoke with him, he spoke with the team. They are going to do some rehabilitation so that bringing a transformer to the Mankofi, nothing much will happen to damage this transformer. So we are moving. I'm very excited, I'm okay, I'm hopeful.
Great. So as with an experience in the energy sector, coming from being the general manager for the Transco CLHG.
He's Transco CLHG, some of the towers over there?
Yes.
Built under the Transco CLHG, so this is not strange to me.
Great. So what you have seen so far, what's the assurance of the quality of what you have seen so far?
Oh yeah, in terms of quality, yeah, we are certainly assured what we are already doing through the value chain. Generation, operation, distribution, commercial, we want to establish standard throughout, so that we can't just have different substandard all over the place. Whatever we install, whatever we embark on, at the end of the day, we have value for the Liberian people. And I can tell you, take it to the bank. We are going to make sure whatever we signed, whatever we deliver, going to be up to international best practice, international standard.
Bringing you on the sideline of your other visit here with looking at the inspection of the Unit 1 repair. Shortly, what can you say about it?
Yeah, the Unit 1 repair, we are working to meet the next rainy season. By March, April, we should be done. So we are expediting. What is really delayed is the crane, because some of the equipment that are in there, we need to make sure that we get all the engines that are in there out, and we need to use crane to pull those out. But my understanding from the folks on the ground is that the crane that we have here is about 95 tons, and the materials that are supposed to come out 90 tons. They want to test to make sure, because it's been a long time they've tested the crane. So working with some folks from Ghana, trying to bring them over quickly to test the ones that can be done, start pulling out the material. In terms of being on track, we are on track to deliver by March or April.
Okay, so just before we leave you, the Unit 1 came down since in July of 2021. It has become dysfunctional. Today you are here inspecting the repair of this Unit 1. What's the impact it's going to have on your energy generation and distribution?
We will have additional 22 megawatts because every unit you see, we have 4 turbines, each carries about 22 megawatts. Now we are short of 22. Bringing it on board, you have addition of 22. But the lesson there is we are not going to just sit and just look at our unit get that dysfunctional like that. And what that means is this is why you see we have this thing they call redundancy. Instead of bringing individual unit for 22 megawatts, we come with 18, 19. So the remainder there is just for safety. If you want to consume, overpower the unit itself to the full 22, when one goes off, because since unit one went off, it's been 4 years now, and it's costing $3 to $4 million to repair it. So we're trying to do preventive maintenance. And what that means is that we operate in a way that smart operation.
Great.
To avoid any recurrence of what happened.
So in the short period, Liberians have enjoyed your leadership in terms of this, making sure that you have reduced power outages significantly.
Yes.
And they are enjoying. I, speaking here as an employee of LEC, I'm still a customer. I do enjoy the level of stability so far. So what's
you paying your token?
Of course. So what's the secret behind this? What's the secret behind this?
The secret is just effective leadership.
Okay.
Re-engineering, making use of the folks that we have. We've not brought in new people. And I keep on saying everybody we have what we call creme de la creme in LEC. They have strong people, smart people. And we're making use of the resources we have. We're also making efficiency, saving when it comes to looking at our expenditure, putting our spending, our money where it's supposed to be spent, reprioritizing, and also leveraging on the regional supply and fixing some of our engines that have been idle. So a whole mix of so many things. Effective leadership, give somebody the autonomy to work, they support the tools, hold them accountable for delivery of results. That's it. And we will continue to do that to make sure the Liberian people will sustain the stability we have today.
What's your final word before we take it?
Liberian people we are asking everybody. You, myself, the president, our stakeholders, Liberian people, the power we are consuming is not free. It's your power theft. Pay your bills. That's the only way we can guarantee the stability. Or else, we can go back to where we came from. So you see something, you say something. So we can cut down on power theft. We get more money. We don't need to go and advertise to sell our product. We don't need to rush to government to beg government for money. Once we can build 90% of what we are supplying, trust me, we will be able to upgrade our system, develop our grid, make our grid smart, and we want to deliver for the Liberian people, sustain it for the years, and we become financially viable, operationally efficient, customer-centric, in other words, service to the customer. Then we talk about governance and institutional effectiveness, that everybody can sit and relax, electricity just flow.
Thank you so very much. That was the voice of the Managing Director of the Liberia Electricity Corporation.
So let's go eat.
We will take others here. We will speak to some of his deputies. We will speak to others staffs. And quickly, we will just take random views here. And let's quickly now speak to our Deputy Managing Director for Administration. He's Honorable Eric Augustine Frederick. Sir, you've been here and toured the facility so far. The construction site of the 20 megawatt solar farm, the repair of Unit 1. What's your impression?
I'm very impressed because I remember a year in 2016 when we were lifting the spillway gate. I worked alongside with Dwight, supervised the project. I lifted the spillway gate. Initially the gate was 40 tons. And then after that, to come back to see where the plant is and how far we're moving. The MD and the DMTS have spoken all about the project. We came here as a management team to see how the different departments within the Liberia Electricity Corporation, we see where are the gaps that we can be able to support this project for a timely delivery. I think we are impressed with the level of pace that we are taking, and all of the bottlenecks will be handled in the shortest possible time. this is going to drive what the president is pushing. The president of Liberia wants the Liberian people to see electricity as a right. That's a right to have electricity, and we are here to deliver on his promises he made to the Liberian people. And come what may, anytime we come to work, either holidays or Sundays, we are always as a team, and that is what I appreciate the team for, working as a team to be able to achieve that goal. Our goal is going towards the Liberian people's interests, and we're happy you are here to be working and showing that Liberian people got to know.
Heads administration, and this project, like the solar farm, it employ on the short-term, medium-term basis 430 employees, 99.9% Liberians, 99 of that 430 are female, being gender a little more gender sensitive now, and we have seen some level of human resource efficiency, and so far at the level of the Liberia Electricity Corporation and under this administration that you hit. What's the secret to that?
The secret, we got to push. We got to look. We have qualified Liberians. Okay. They're not despised Liberians. They work long time. A lot of Liberians have traveled trained. A lot of Liberians within Liberia are trained. So it's good to really scout the potential within the country. And that is what we're driving towards. It is, like I said, it is the president's agenda. Liberians should be empowered. And there are a lot of Liberians. In fact, there will be, in the next shortest possible time, there will be Liberians in our common goal that's supposed to be trained into the renewable energy sector, which we're trying to add to the LEC grade. And so Liberians again will have the opportunity. We are not surprised of that number, because this is what we've been saying, that we have the potential in Liberia. Let's tap on what we have. Say, use what you have to get what you want.
What's your final word before we take
The final word to say, we want to thank the President of the Republic of Liberia for trusting us with this responsibility. We also want to thank the Liberian people for being patient, and we want them to push us to deliver. Because once we have people giving us kind of check and balance, we will be able to deliver at the right time, and the Liberian people will have stability in electricity.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So that was the voice of the Deputy Managing Director for Administration. He's Honorable Eric Augustine Fredericks. He was speaking to us. Previously, we spoke to the Managing Director of the Liberia Electricity Corporation. So here at my back is where we stand. Here is the Makofi hydropower plant that powers electricity to you wherever you are. So thank you for listening, and we will be back shortly. My name is Philip Komarafale, and I'm here with the man behind the camera, Charles Lamadan. Thank you so very much.